Yep, this is that day. I think it's been, I want to say close to 2 years since we bought those Nitto tires. I knew the one thing is I spent a lot of money on them. I did. And I knew what was going to happen was I'm going to have to spend a lot of money on them again. And I did. Let's get into it. So the other day we were at my grandmother's house, and when I was pulling out, I didn't really notice anything. My uncle did. He was getting in the car and he said, "Hey, check out your tire." So I figured he was talking about the tread. You know, I knew it was going to be getting there soon, that I needed to replace it. That was normal. He noticed when I was backing out. Let me show you exactly. Hold on. Sorry about the sound, a little loud. But if you notice there, yeah, that's wires right there, guys. That's all coming out, and yeah, that's not good. So now we're on the way to the store to go get that fixed. We're replacing it with the exact tires. I'm very happy with the tires that I had before. They had warranty, everything, so things did pop up in between since I've owned these tires. So I've had issues pop up from time while owning these tires. Nothing with the tire itself, like it was just unforeseen circumstances, like a nail in the tire, things like that, and everything went great. They were replaced, and these tires have been great to me. So with the service and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and get the tires again. If I could, I would buy a whole set of new tires, but with everything going on, pandemic, all this stuff, money's not the most abundant right now, so I just got to be a little bit smarter. So even though it's not as smart, I just went ahead and I got the tires again, and I just bought 2 front tires. I'll preserve the front left tire, and I'll keep that in the garage. God forbid if something like this happens again, I can just replace it. The tire may have a little bit of life on it left. I'm just going to use it as like a donut type thing, a spare thing. These Dodge Challengers don't really come with spares. They just come with this type of compression kit, like kind of inflates the tire very quickly, and that's pretty much it. So that's what I'm going to do. So now we're going to take a drive over to the Discount Tire, get that replaced, and I'll be right back. So guys, we're at Discount Tire. Went ahead and just paid for these bad boys. They came out to around $5.75 just with the 2 front tires, guys. These Nittos are not cheap to replace. I mean, I paid what I paid for them. Now, when I first bought these tires with the wheels, it came out to like $1,700. They were very expensive, but I was very happy with them. So now we're talking about straight tires, how much do these tires cost. They even gave me a couple dollars off, like some type of save me some change, and it came out to $570, I believe, around $570, and for both tires. So I'm replacing this one, replacing the other one. They said the sidewall is going bad on the other one as well, and I mean, I put some good miles on this thing, don't get me wrong, but that's how much it costs. Now this guy, on the other hand, they said, when you come in to get these replaced, it's going to cost you close to $750, because 305 tires, they said they cost around $300 a piece, and then you're talking taxes and getting rid of the tire, installation, labor, and things like that. It's just going to come out pretty expensive. But we're going to go ahead, and I got to wait here for an hour just to get them installed. But all in all, I mean, I'm really happy with Discount Tires. They're a great company, and they're great people. I've worked with them for a couple of years now, and I've been happy with everything I've done with them. So I'll see you guys in just a second and let you know how it looks. So we are here, guys. Here is the new tires. Much more tread because brand new, obviously. Looking at this, definitely my back tires are going to be need to replace eventually. I mean, they're not that bad. They do got some good tread, but these came out to $570 total for 2 tires, not for just one, but for a set of, just 2 tires, 1 set. And ultimately, though, they're $275 in the front. And what's next is these guys, these 305s here, and they're eventually going to have to get replaced, but they're not that bad right there. They're pretty good right now. But this is kind of a consumer advice. If you guys are looking into getting a car, you know, and doing the staggered look like that I do, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny. You're gonna need to be prepared because of the fact that when you have a 275s all the way around the car, or 245s, wherever it may be, you can kind of rotate the wheels, you know, and kind of get more wear and tear evenly out of the tires themselves, so they last longer. Being the staggered look, you can't do that. So therefore, you know, when I probably could have took advantage of the tires and rotated them, made them last longer, and now I just had to replace them. So that does cost a lot more money, and I'm, you know, replacing it a lot more. So that's something that you guys have to look into when going with the staggered look. Again, 275s in the front, 305s in the back, and it does add up. I may even have to look into just getting 275s in the back. Push come to shove, if it gets a little bit more expensive, then I can probably just go replace the back tires with 275s. 305s really add up. $700 for some back tires is ridiculous. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of this wind, and we'll pick this up in just a second. All right, guys, let's wrap up this video. Is the staggered wheel setup worth it? Are these Nittos worth every penny I spent on them? It depends on what way you look at it. They're pretty expensive. $570 in the front and around $750 in the back. So total is gonna cost me $1,320. I didn't buy the back yet. I'm gonna have to buy those. So once everything's good with the fronts, which I already got, and then later on I'll buy the backs. So is it worth it? I got a lot of use out of it. Don't get me wrong, the tires did give me a lot of use, but I could probably go a lot longer if it wasn't for me not rotating my tires. So that's the benefit of with not going with the staggered setup and going with just a regular 275 setup all the way around, or whatever tire setup you have, but just all tires the same size. So that's the benefit of going regular. Now you save some money in the long run, and 275s could be enough tire to help out your scat pack. If you're going with the Hellcat, I don't think it does help much, but if you have a scat pack, you might be able to get away with 275s in the rear tire. You know, it just all depends on that quality of rubber. The 305s, I think what I'll do is I'm leaning on just doing the 275s all the way around, and then just getting another set of 305s and putting that in the garage and just using that for a race. They all have wheels on them. Just take them off, put them on, and then go racing with that. So I can preserve the tread and make those tires go a lot longer, versus having a staggered setup and always having a drag setup. And then the next thing you know, I'm replacing my tires before I even go drag racing. So guys, that is my video. I thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys got this far, please like and subscribe. If you guys don't agree with it and you guys have your own opinion, I would love to hear it, because I'd love to learn. I'm not an expert at all means. It's all just based off my own experiences. And I would love to hear your opinions. I value them so much. I read all your comments and things like that, and I love to learn from them. It may be cars, maybe tech, heart situations, anything. I love to learn from you guys. And I love constructive criticism, because then I can always apply it to my next video. So guys, please be safe, stay clean, drive safe, buckle up, and I will see you on the next one. So